Are you in a reading slump? Then I'm about to cure it in 5 minutes. Watch. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to recommend you some books which are going to get you out of your reading slump, and I know how it feels to be stuck in that place, and it's not very good. But no judgment, and it's okay, everyone goes through it, so it's not a big deal. And but the good part is that you can come out of it. You just have to read some fun books that can hook you and give you that vibes, and then you can get out of it. So I'm here with some recs, and I will give you the those recs so you can cure your. Okay, so first of all I will want to say that my voice is very, I have cough and cold, so my voice is not very good, so please ignore that. And let's get started. So first of all, thrillers. Yes, if you are in a reading slump, you need to read good thrillers, because wow, they work like magic. They are so good. And recently I've got into it and I read those, and wow, I'm in love. So the first book that I'm recommending is The Inmate by Freida McFadden. And guys, you need to read this book. You need to read this book. Okay. Like, it was so amazing. Like, it was very good. That's what I want to say. It was, it was not that creepy, but it was, very I was always like, you are going to be on the edge of your seat, and you are going to suspect people, and there are, very, like, you cannot trust anyone. That's the vibe. You are always suspecting, like, um, he can be the one or she can be the one. So it was very good, and it has a creepiness, not very much, but it had, and it was very good. And when the plot twist in the last few chapters, and even till the ending line, my jaw was on the floor, because I was not able to, like, literally I was not able to understand what is going on, because line by line there was plot twist, and line by line there was some revelation happening, and I was like, what is going on, what is going on? I was like that. So it was very good. When I started reading this book, in the earlier pages I was like, it was going very slow. Yeah, I was intrigued, but it was very going slow and all. But then when the next time, or you can say the second time, I picked it up, and I finished it in two settings. Yes, settings नहीं, sittings. मेरे गले के साथ साथ मेरा दिमाग भी खराब हो चुका है, अब हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है, so I read this in two sittings, so what. ठीक है, and it was very good. I loved it. So read this and find it for yourself. Very good. And for reading slumps, okay, so the next book we are going to talk about is this Never Lie by the same author, and again thriller and very good. If you want, you can check out the review. And again, that book was not as creepy as it was, but oh my god, it had the creepiness, because it's set in very isolated place. And what is that, like, it a mansion kind of thing, which is situated in the middle of nowhere. So you get it, right? Yeah, so that's where it is situated, and then there are two couples who go to look for the house, because they wanted to buy a house, and because of the snowstorm they get stuck in that mansion. And when the when the final reveal came out, again, I was not able to process anything, because from where it came out, and this author, the way she writes it, the brain, the mind it takes, I'm so much like, I literally clap for her, because wow, her books are very good, and it had short chapters, and it is very, hook, it will hook you, and then it's very creepy, and it gives you the thrill and the mystery part. And also you're going to suspect everyone around you, so it's the my first thriller, and it is the best thriller. So yeah, I will recommend you, and you need to read this also. Very good. And this lady writes very good thrillers. And this one also. Yes guys, so these were the two books, and I recommend these very highly, so that you can read them. And yeah, short chapters, more creepy, less creepy, and very good plot wise also, and very hooking and everything. So the next are these. These are clean romance books. no spice. So it is The Enemy by Sarah Adams, and also The Temporary Roomie by Sarah Adams. So this book is second chance for enemies to lovers. They are meeting after 10 years, and it's their friend's wedding. So it's also very good, light-hearted and feel good reading, and it has, flirting, banter, and cute moments and everything. So it's perfect, and you can see also the size. See, so you can complete it very easily and read it very easily, and it will also maybe get you out of that reading slump, but it will give you that vibe. It's very good. And also this one, then it has accidental pregnancy, but the MMC is not the father of the child. This much I'm clearing. And Temporary Roomie, so from the title we can see that it's a roommate romance, and it's very good. They also have frenemies to kind of lovers, but then again it's also very fun and cute, light-hearted, and good read. So you can read this, and same, see, you can see the size. It's also very easily readable, and you can finish it fast. Okay, and I'm showing you the size of those two also. So this is the size of Never Lie and the Inmate, but they are not very. So this is the size of the Inmate and Never Lie, but the thing is, see, they are not very thin, but they can be read, of course, because see, they are thrillers. So this much is okay, and it has everything, so no problem with this size. It's very easily readable, and the writing is also good. And moving on to the next book, we have Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I read it recently, and oh my god, I completed that book in 3 days, and I'm not saying it was perfect, and it had its red flags, even in the characters and even in the story. I'm not saying that it was a perfect book, but oh my god, was it entertaining? Oh, absolutely, because I literally completed that book in 3 days, and if you literally get hooked, then you can maybe complete it in 2 days also, or how much your time you take to read. But it was very good, and I will recommend you to read that book, because even though it had its bad parts, I will not say bad parts, but you can say a little cringe or something, or things which may are not justified. But was it entertaining? Yes. Am I loving Alex Volkov? Yes. So it was kind of that, and I was not able to put it down. Yes. Even though I had some work, I will keep thinking about reading that book. So yes, it was that kind of book, so you need to read that. It's very entertaining, मज़ा आ जाएगा एकदम, तो उसको पढ़ना, and it is very good for the reading slump. Then the next I have is Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. That book I completed in 2 days, pure drama. Yes. Okay, so this book is Still Beating. Okay, so we were talking about Still Beating, and I read that book in 2 days, and pure trauma it was. Okay, so if you don't want to get into the emotional, angsty, and traumatizing thing, then you can skip it. But if you want to read a dark romance, and it is very twisted, messy, dark, and it's also very different kind of, it's like a survivors, it's like survivors romance, the characters get kidnapped, and the first part is about what happens with them, so trauma, and the second is how they overcome, and also their relationship with themselves, to each other, and the people around them. So it was very different and very new concept for me, and I was also very emotional and sad while reading it, but it was a good read. So if you want to read something like that, you can go for it, but let me tell you, read the trigger warnings, okay? And it's not like the MMC is abusing or doing bad things to the FMC, but it's the bad things are happening to them, both of them. Not, they're not doing anything to each other, but it's happening to both of them, because I told you they got kidnapped and all that. So yeah, but let me tell you, read the trigger warnings, and also it's very dark, messy, twisted, traumatic, emotional, sad, and upsetting, and disturbing, and everything you can think of. So yes, but it was good. Yes, the logic is not logicking, but but it is what it is. Yes, can't do anything. The next is Stolen Touches by Neva Altaj, and it's a part of the Perfectly Imperfect series, and it's a dark mafia romance, and but it's very good. Okay, you can check the triggers, but it's not very dark. It had a dark element, it has a dark elements, but it's not very dark. You know what I'm saying? It's not haunting Adeline level dark, or even further than that. No, it's very, it's very, workable, so you can read that. It's a dark mafia romance, and maybe 200 some pages, and very amazing. I've literally loved the characters and the story and the romance and everything. The spice was very good. I read it a long time ago, but it was good. And also, I am getting breathless because of the whole cold thing. I'm not able to breathe, so I'm not able to speak, and now I'm speaking, so I'm like, yes. So please excuse that, or please bear with it. But these recommendations are very, very much beneficial for you. Yes. Um, and the next book I have is Airplane Crush. It's an novella, and it's an MM romance novella, and also very short, cute, and very good. Also has spice. Like, not the whole novella is a spice, but has a little one chapter, and it was so good, very amazing. 60 pages or something. You can read it so fast, and it's also very good, and it's also very, fast, like the whole meeting thing, and it's very like good. That's what I'm saying, cute, and the whole thing very cute, and the meetup and everything, it was very good. So you can read that also. So this was it, guys. This was the 8 books that I recommended you to get you out of your reading slump, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then you know what to do, but still I will say, so like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye, take care. I will see you in the next one.